Okay, folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier. I'm here with Mike's Not So Instant Movie Review. I did see The Invitation horror film. I saw that on National Cinema Day over at the Cinemark Theater here in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida. And so it was the second movie I saw that day. I had earlier seen Jaws 3D. I took a break to go to Wendy's, fill my belly full of meat and potato chips or whatever the fuck, French fries, Frosty. The strawberry Frosty, by the way, is pretty damn good if you haven't had it. So I go back to the theater to see The Invitation. I was probably one of the lighter toned individuals in the theater and probably one of the older people in the theater. So the young African American teens and college students perhaps love their weekend horror films, and it was nice to see a good audience because like I say, I go to these movies a lot and there's not a lot of people in the theater, so it was nice to have an audience for a horror film. And here we go. So The Invitation, first off, should you see it, should you not? Kind of like I say a lot of times, if you're a horror movie fan, yes, if you're a vampire movie fan, this is a good one to go see. I thought it was a person. If you're, sometimes I warn you, like if you're squeamish or whatever the fuck, don't see this movie, don't see that movie. Like The Black Phone is really intense, so if you had childhood trauma, you probably don't want to see that. But this one, I really want to say that unless you're really lighting the loafers or whatever the fuck, or unless you really have a problem with intense content, I think this one's okay to see. I'm getting a little nervous here, to be honest with you. I did like this movie. I can't find my keys. Where are my keys? Okay, just relax. Where are my keys? Okay, let's just move a little bit. Something over there. I think there was something over there. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I'm just having fun. Okay. Just having a little fun. Okay? Everything's going to be okay. So, anyway. I like this movie, The Invitation. What's it about? It's about this young, beautiful woman. I guess you would say... I don't know, mixed race, partial black, partial white, partial Caucasian, partial African American, whatever your fucking words of choice are, she was that, okay? And it's established early, it's a thing in the movie, it's part of it. I don't bring it up just to fucking bring it up, it's a part of the film. So then she works as a caterer. She works as a caterer with her friend. Do you mind? These assholes on their fucking... Oh, I hate motorcycle fucks. Look at these assholes. These goddamn fucks. God. Oh, I hope they all drive off the road and die. So, any fucking way. Just kidding. JK LOL. We go see this goddamn movie. I do, anyway. The Invitation. Everyone's dead. Her father's dead. Her mother's dead. She's all alone in the big city. She's a caterer. She wants to do things better with her life, but she's kind of stuck in the rut, trying to make that money. And she gets one of these, through a twist of fate, she gets one of these 21andMe things, or like your Ancestry.com things. She gets this ancestry test. She sends it in, and it turns out that she's related to like really rich white people over in fucking Transylvania or Europe or whatever the fuck. So she goes over there. Well, basically, first she meets her cousin, if you've seen the trailers for this stuff, this is the whitest man I've ever seen guy. She meets him. This is when she says the Jane Austen line, so Jane Austen, and then she fucking goes over, or Jane Eyre, whatever the fuck. Then she goes over to fucking England to meet the new family. There's a big wedding, and spoilers, she is witness to the fact that the poor servants, the maid staff is being basically killed and executed. And as she is a caterer in her own life, she feels a kinship to the wait people, and she doesn't like the way they're being abused and then killed. And then in short order, it's revealed she's in a house of vampires, baby, and they intend fully to make her one of their own. So the whole shtick is kind of like shades of Get Out. You know, I'm wondering if this filmmaker or whoever that wrote this thing, when they saw Get Out in the theater 4 or 5 years ago, if they had written this movie previously, they probably had a little sinking of the heart. If they hadn't, maybe they were inspired. But a little shades of Get Out, to be honest with you. It's okay. Get Out's a great movie, too. And I have seen Nope and Us and everything. But basically, going back to this one, The Invitation, you know, it's okay. The white people are bad. The black people are good. We've seen that before. And not only that, but these white mofos are vampires, okay? And she's being offered as the sacrilegious fucking sacrificial lamb, or the next bride. They want to make her a bride because all these incestuous families kind of cross-pollinate and cross-breed for this power. And then some crazy shit happens. She kind of has to embrace being a vampire in order to kill the other fuckers. And there's fire, and then there's like maybe a tinge of a note that maybe this will be a sequel of some kind. But I like the movie. So the movie was good. So there you fucking have it. So should you see this goddamn movie? I think you should. I think while you're at it, you should buy my fucking book, A Distance from Avalon, When the Dying and the Dead Reunite. Available in hardcover and paperback. Either way, it's a winner. Kindle Unlimited. If horror's not your bag, baby, you're welcome to get my other book. Look at this wonderful thing. Fresh off the press, Fight or Play Basketball. Everyone's excited. So that's it, folks. So it's your buddy Mike Messier. Invitation. Should you see it? If you're a horror fan, see it. If you're not, don't. But if you are not a horror fan and somehow you get dragged into it, or if you want to give it a shot, it's not like the most gruesome fucking horror movie ever, so you should be okay. You should not have to, you know, cry about it. Okay, folks, so that's it. I'm looking for another fucking book, which I can't find. I just, so many things in my life that are happening that are so wonderful. It's kind of hard to keep track of them all. I bought this memory foam pillow I'm excited about. Okay, folks, goodbye.